This next story has many of you seen, read, rightfully so. So should parents be separated from their kids if they can't afford to pay for their kids' school lunch? Well, a Pennsylvania school district is coming under fire right now after sending a threatening letter to parents saying that their child could be removed from their home and placed in foster care if the parents didn't settle their kids' lunch debt. Erica Cobb.
I am mortified by this because it's so disgusting. For starters, the threat of putting a child into foster care, that's not even how the system works.
Yep.
So if you're going to say something like that in order to bully people who clearly do not have the resources to send their children to school with food, which means that the problem is bigger than you not getting the money for the school. But to say you're going to take a child out of the home and place them into foster care because their parents can't afford to pay is nothing but bullying, and it's absolutely disgusting. Do you know that there are over 400,000 kids in this country today in foster care?
Wow.
The number one thing that they want to do is reunification or also have the next of kin.
Yes.
So if you're going to say something like that, that's just you being evil, and whoever did that needs to be fired.
Erica's absolutely right. So a lot of people are coming for the superintendent, including, I'm glad you brought up these child welfare agencies, because they're outraged. They're saying this isn't who we are. We would never carry out an empty threat like this. This isn't how our system works. So this was, in reality, think about it like a business, and I hate even saying that when it comes to our education system. This was a group of people, including the superintendent, trying to collect a debt. And they tried to collect the debt by placing fear in those parents' hearts by dangling their children in front of them. It is completely unlawful. And now, starting in August, there will be universal breakfast and lunch amongst all the kids that will need it in this school district. But to think that it's had to come to this is absolutely egregious.
We're deciding on whether to feed our kids. That's what we're talking about.
And threatening parents.
That's what this country is.
Threatening parents. It's because people don't value lower income families the same as middle.
I said it on Friday,
people
Sam.
do not value them.
We do not like poor people.
Yeah.
And we need to at least be honest about this. We make fun of them. We mock them when they work fast food places. Oh, I make the same thing as a burger flipper. Oh, you know, we're too good. If they don't have a job and they stay and they need some government assistance, now they're really going to get it. They'll be called every name under the sun: lazy, welfare queens, you know, all that kind of stuff. So let's just be honest about what this is. Every one of these stories has a different face, but when you scrape the surface, it's all about our dislike of poor people.
Yep.
So I don't know what this country.
Some school districts have done it right.
We all just don't get handouts from our parents. We all don't just get a couple hundred acres that we've done nothing to deserve. We all don't get that. Some people come from nothing.
Amen.
So
amen. But I do want to commend those school districts that do this, that do actually embrace these programs. I come from one of those school districts, and nobody ever frowned upon it. It was normalcy. It was empathetic. So some school districts do it right.
Shout out to Aptos.
Yeah, that's Pajaro Valley. Exactly. Shame on that superintendent.